Hello, everyone. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap 3 times. Thank you for having me today. Thank you for showing up. Even though it's raining, I think that this is a testament to our humanity and to our shared values and our ground in radical love. That we don't get to show up just for us, but we get to show up for one another. As Cindy shared, I'm an immigrant from Mexico. I came here when I was 18 years old. For me, fighting for justice has not been an option. I am brown, I am an immigrant, I am gay. And because of my multiple identities, I have been in spaces where I have not been welcome and I have not been safe. But the terror that we are seeing today is terror that my family experienced back in 2012. My niece's house was raided at 3 in the morning in upstate New York. My cousin had 3 kids. My niece was 12, my nephew was 4, and my other niece was 8. The kids were separated from their parents, and this left a mark in them and in my family. In 2015, my niece, who was 15 years old, died by suicide. The trauma of separation is real. The trauma of separation is happening right now. Our children are being robbed of their dreams and their childhoods. And I want to ask you, what would you do for your children?
Anything.
What would you do if you knew that they can experience the trauma of being taken away from their parents at 3 in the morning? Last week, there was a mom that was being taken by ICE. Her boy, who was probably 8 or 9 years old, witnessed this. And he was trying to tell her that everything was going to be okay. And we know that it's not. And this is not okay, and it is not normal. And us gathering here, we need this. Because this helps our souls. We know that we're not alone. And this is only one step of the work that we need to do. We need to build real power. And in order for us to do that, we need to build relationships with one another. Because power is when we choose one another. Yesterday, there was a high school student out of Meriden who was also kidnapped by ICE. So we are seeing the terror that is happening around the country. We know that they're trying to scare us. And we might feel that we are okay because we have this idea, we have bought this idea that we live in a blue state. And yes, we do. We have a Democratic governor, a Democratic Senate, and a Democratic House. However, they're still not taking action to protect our communities. If we were so great as a state, our legislators shouldn't be debating free meals for all students in our state.
Right. Right.
We are one of the wealthiest states in the country. And that is still a piece of legislation that legislators have to debate. The legislative session ended last week, and we fought in the legislature to expand protections for undocumented immigrants in our community. And our governor didn't have the moral courage and the political will to expand those protections. And it's shameful. And it's sad. Because as I said, our people are being disappeared. And it's just about time that what we're witnessing in LA, in San Diego, in Minneapolis, is gonna come to Hartford, to Bridgeport, to Danbury.
And I work with freaking models, so I know. Oh my gosh, a lot of my friends are teaching.
I think that we're facing a turning point, and we have another chance. We saw this already in the first administration, but then we got, again, a Democratic president, and we thought that things were okay, and we went back to our comfort zones. Then we saw the killing of George Floyd, and for a moment, we got another chance to get our shit together. And we didn't still. Because we still have states that are full of police violence. That are policing black and brown communities. We have health systems where black women continue to do at rates that could never be compared to white women. We read the books, we did the black squares on our social media, and we made the signs. But we failed at building people power to change the systems that are not new, but that are harming many of us. But I believe that we can do it now. And as I said, showing up to a rally is the first step. There is actions that we must take. And the question that I'm going to ask you is, on what side of history do you want to be on? What do you want to tell your grandchildren when they ask you in the future, what did you do when people were being kidnapped? What did you do when fear was stronger than standing up to fascism? Because fascism is here. And I'm scared. I am. But I'm really tired also. And I am full of rage. And the rage is what's driving me to do this work. Because I believe that all of us should feel safe at home.
Yeah.
But guess what? My brother doesn't feel safe. I had to explain my 9-year-old niece why I had to become her legal guardian. Because her dad and her mom could disappear at any minute. So when people say I want to do things, right? When people say I don't know what. Many of us have many talents, and many of us are good at many things. And we need everyone right now. Everyone. And the only way that we're going to come to the other side is if we come together. There is no other way. The laws won't protect us. The laws won't save us. Yes, we need to continue to do work to expand laws and to protect laws. But at the end of the day, the only way that we are going to be safe is if we round up and stand together.
Yeah. All right. Woo! I'm with you.
So as Cindy said, I am one of the founders of Greater Danbury Area Unites for Immigrants. If you want to get involved and if you want to take action, here are some of the QR codes. Some of the work that we are doing is helping people who have an open case with immigration, helping people that have to go to courthouse because of a stupid traffic ticket and are not going back home, and doing outreach. And us coming together and doing real collective care and providing mutual aid support to one another is what's going to get us through, and we need it. And I need all of you. And I want you to be angry. Because we all should be. None of this is normal.
No.
But it is up to us. Nobody else. Politicians won't save us. Systems won't save us. We will save one another. And again, our power is when we choose one another. So say it louder, say it clear, immigrants are welcome here. Say it louder, say it clear, immigrants are welcome here. Say it louder, say it clear,
Immigrants are welcome here.
say it louder, say it clear.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Thank you all. I'll stick around.